Develop a strong training program to effectively communicate your expectations to your staff, maintain consistency in your business operations, and set your employees up for success. You and your employees both want them to do well, so help them out by being clear and direct about what you need them to do. There are 6 steps to creating an effective training program for your small business. First, start by grouping your staff by roles, based on what they actually do in the day-to-day for your business. It's okay if there's some overlap here for certain positions. Ideally, you want to create specific training programs for each role to avoid confusion and to streamline your training. Next, create a list of topics that each group or role needs to understand to do their jobs well. These initial lists of topics will become the outline and structure of the training programs for each role. Next, create a list of learning objectives that you want your employees to be able to accomplish after they cover each topic within the training program. You can have as many learning objectives as you need to thoroughly cover the topic that you are planning for. Structure your learning objectives as things that your employees are able to do. Use phrases such as, "The employee can, ... to make this process a little bit easier. 4. Create a list of resources and strategies that will help your employees meet the learning objectives within each topic. Popular examples of resources or strategies can be written instructions available on site or on a mobile device, training videos, verbal instructions from another staff member, or hands-on training under supervision. If you have followed the steps above, you already know exactly what you need to do in order to create your training program. Now it's time to actually create it. Organize each training program by group, topic, and learning objective. Create the resources that you just decided would be best for each one, and then we can make them accessible to your staff. The final step is sharing your training program with your new and existing employees. Make it available as a physical document, accessible online, or both. What you need to know to make sure that your training program is successful. 1. Make sure that you're developing learning objectives for each specific role in your business. Attempting to create one big training plan and one set of learning objectives for the entire staff often ends up being confusing and unusable. 2. Once you implement a new training initiative, it's essential to hold your staff accountable to following those instructions. In my opinion, this is actually the trickiest part of creating new training protocols and standardizing the way things are run in your business. It can be extremely challenging to respectfully ask experienced employees to change their ways, and it's even more difficult to determine what to do if they are not receptive to your new policies. Be sure to check out the full article below for tips and tricks on how to handle this situation. 3. Invest in quality training materials. These materials, whether they are printed on paper, short videos, or something else, are crucial to the long-term success of your training programs. 4. Choose the people who will be training your staff wisely. Give them a new title that reflects their role as a new staff liaison or new employee instructor. Train them how to train others. 5. Include information about your business goals and branding in the training program. If your employees understand your brand, they will be better suited to creating an environment that promotes it. If your employees understand your vision, they are more likely to become invested in the success of your business and to help you meet your goals. What you should know about how people learn. First, most adults are visual learners, so be sure to include graphics and videos as part of your training program. Second, most people cannot learn something effectively on the first try. So provide people with multiple points of reference as part of their training, such as both verbal and written explanations. Third, people are more likely to follow you if they feel invested in your business and if they feel like part of the decision-making process. Ask your employees for feedback and consider their ideas. Use language such as we and ours. Avoid me or my. These seemingly insignificant changes in language can make an enormous difference in employee satisfaction and their willingness to work hard for the success of your business. Fourth, invest in materials that new employees can access after their training ends, such as a printed employee manual or an online training library. This can help make sure that your new employees have a place to turn while other people are busy, and that they can be self-sufficient in the face of typical problems that keep coming up on the job. Fifth, your employees will learn best with a combination of hands-on practice and being taught how to do something. Try teaching them verbally how to do something first, and then supervising them when they actually complete the task on their own. Don't forget to provide feedback to let them know how they did when they were working independently. Let's summarize. This is a long article and it covers a lot. But here's the gist. An effective employee training program will go a long way towards making your employees and your overall business more successful. We provide a 6-step process in this article for you to easily create your new training program from scratch. For ultimate results, follow our tips for success and especially our best practices for adult learners when you sit down to create your training programs. Don't forget to check out our full blog post below for more in-depth explanations and examples of how all of this can look in your own business. Visit us at www.transcendmainstreet.com or follow us on social media @TranscendMainStreet for more tips and tricks to grow, manage, and streamline your small business. The future of small business is online, and you should be too.